And this one, oh no. This one is like our spices. Oh my gosh. Well, this is real life. I put the cups like this. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my community. So we're in the kitchen today, totally different setting, but you guys requested more home content, so here I am doing just that. I don't know what it is about right now, but I've really been like decluttering, cleaning, organizing. Maybe it's the change of seasons. I don't know. I might just be crazy. Let me know if you're doing the same though. So I tackled the kitchen with Ryan, and the kitchen was no joke. It was already a minimalist kitchen, but I think it's just one of the places that you just can accumulate stuff. So it was definitely time to go through. I'm doing this video as part one, so my decluttering process as a minimalist, kind of showing you guys like how I go about it. And then part two is going to be my minimalist kitchen tour. I just didn't want it to be too long, so I figured I would split them up. So without further ado, let's start the decluttering process. Okay, so welcome to my kitchen. This is what we're starting with, and Ryan's here. Everything that's out is very neat, and like we've worked around a lot of this stuff, but what we need to tackle is actually what's inside all of these cabinets, including the bottom ones. A lot of stuff has accumulated, and now we have Zen, so I just want to find a better system and kind of just go through and declutter. I think it's time. So let's start. We are going to begin with this one, which this is probably the most random set of cabinets. We have, I'll just show you. So, some baking, some baby stuff, some cords for my breast pump, and then a lot of extra cups. This is what I mostly want to declutter. I don't know why we accumulated so many. I love the idea of like a cute home cafe, but this is not it. So we're gonna start with this one. First, we're gonna just take out everything and go through it. And this is like a minimalist tip. I suggest, and I think most people recommend this too, taking out everything rather than like kind of picking through stuff that's put away. I think it's better to just have everything out in front of you, and then it also gives you the opportunity to then reorganize in a better way, because look guys, like clearly this is not working, so I need to revisit that. So we're just taking out everything, we'll go through, and then in the end reorganize. Okay, so we emptied out this one, and that is a lot of stuff. So we're gonna start clearing through that now. So I'm actually going into this one because I've decided to do like a whole baby area here, like feeding. So the baby stuff is pretty minimal. I don't really need to clear through, I just need to organize. So I'm going to just grab these and kind of visually figure out how I want to place everything. And then I'm still clearing through, obviously, but I wanted to show you real quick. For example, I have a few more of these pieces that I'm not using right now. I don't want to get rid of them because I will use them in the future. So I'm only keeping out what I truly use in like a good minimalist fashion. This is so important because it means that you're not doing as many dishes. If you have less to reach for, you're not going to dirty as much stuff. It sounds very obvious, but it's very tempting to like lay out your stuff very nicely in your sets, but actually you're going to start reaching for a lot more stuff rather than cleaning it more often. Next thing you know, your dishes are piling up and it's just not fun. So I recommend doing that. So that's my first little area of doing this, but I will apply this to everything in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, you guys, we pulled out the cups from this area too. I'm sorry if this is getting confusing, but I'm going to show you everything finished and organized, and you'll see it all make sense later. So we have a lot of cups, but we do use them for different things and we really enjoy them. So this looks like a lot, but they have different purposes. And yes, this is not the most minimal, but this is minimalism that works for our lifestyle, and we like to do like little home cafe and stuff, so we do use all of this. But I do want to figure out how to organize it better because it doesn't all have to be within reach all the time. So let's go through. This is stuff that's going up. I think this one can go up too. This is like our tea time cups. This is what we use for coffee. These are for matcha. Are you getting the vibe? There's like different things. And these I absolutely love. These I kind of have for more like nice dinners, or if I do baking videos and things like that, I like to put my ingredients in these, so I definitely use those. These are just like our drinking ones. Yeah, Cricket. So let's kind of organize, go through, see what happens. Okay, so I've moved on to starting to put some things in this one, which is the one next to it. So I pulled out these guys that were on this side. I've decided to kind of make this one like our little home cafe plates that we use. I need to go over this side. And then I'm going to take these guys and transfer everything over here. I've decided to do baby, kind of like storage that we use often. And then I'm thinking baking, we'll see. It's kind of just gonna happen as it happens. Oops. I put the cups like this. So we have 2 for tea. We have another one of these. It's in the dishwasher. These are like our drinking cups. We're only keeping 2 out. I also have like a hydration bottle that I use, so we don't need that much. This is what I mean, like keeping out just what you need. Otherwise, we run through cups so fast. Then up here, we have the matcha ones. We want to try these again for matcha. And then this is our travel one. So like little home cafe vibe. It's so beautiful. So let's continue with the plates and these guys now. And then here is what needs to be stored for a little bit. So we have these plates that we love. They're just a little bit too big. 2 more of those little bowls. We used to have sets of 4 of everything. We've kind of lost some things in the process with like some breakage. Another one of these, 2 more of those. These, all of these I like to use when I'm baking. And then Zen's extras, and this goes with my machine. I need to send it back actually, so I'm holding on to that because it's going to go with the machine. All right, so let's tackle these 2. Let me show you the before. Here is the tea area, like supplements and protein powders, and this is like the medication area. We have a box that is out because I was organizing that, but that needs to potentially go back up there. And then this one, oh no. This one is like our spices. Oh my gosh. Well, this is real life. Baking, more baking kind of. This needs a big organize. I'm thinking of going to Daiso to get some containers for like the flour and all those things that are in these weird packs. Had like a yeast explosion right here. Definitely need to contain that better. Yeah, we're gonna clean and organize and get this figured out. And I figured I would show you these as well. These are the upper 2 on top of our stove. We have this, which I'm absolutely decluttering, some nuts and oats, and then my coffee addiction, and then some honey, and I think that's some sugar. So like extra food that we haven't dipped into just yet. And that is it. Ryan also is, what are you doing? I don't know what that is.
It was squeaky, and so you put a little bit of WD-40 on the hinges, and it makes them unsqueak.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nothing crazy there. It's just, it was bothering me.
So Ryan did that. Okay, so we kind of consolidated that like tea cabinet, I guess. I took everything out though because I've decided to use this one for baking because it goes deeper, and then put the tea and stuff in, oh my god, in this one because this one stops a little bit shorter. So I think it'll work better. I think we had a lot of unused space and we need it because look, this is like overflowing like crazy. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of stuff, but we're gonna organize it really nicely. And yes, I'm excited. Okay, so one more update. Starting to put things away in here. This one's looking good. these guys are done.
Look how
This is
satisfying that is.
medication. Yeah, and it fit perfect. Wow. Yeah, medication, supplements, and then in here like alcohol peroxide, and then our vases for flowers. And then these guys are opened up so that we can put some things away and kind of reorganize our little pantry. And I want to show you what goes into doing this because this is no joke. Check it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we got this. So after this, we're going to go to Daiso to grab some little containers, kind of like this, to organize this area. We're gonna make a list of what we need. This is what we're getting rid of. There wasn't a lot. It was more like needing a big organize. And then I will show you the finished everything. I'm super excited. Here I am. It's actually a couple days later. We went to Daiso. We got the most amazing glass jars. The prices were so good. I really recommend going to Daiso if you have one near you because it's just so affordable and their stuff is really good. Anyways, let me give you a sneak peek. Ta-da! So like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna split this video up between part 1, which was the decluttering that you just saw, and then part 2, which is coming very soon, is going to be my minimalist kitchen tour. So with that being said, that wraps up the video. Please make sure you're subscribed so that you know when the next one is coming. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye guys!